Scorpio Spear, announced less than 2 weeks ago, is now the heaviest blade in all of Beyblade X. Not only that, it's the first to have a mode change gimmick in the blade itself, but we also get a brand new Ratchet with 070 and Zap, a wide point-like bit that's the lowest balance bit to date. Let's get into it. Okay, here is our Scorpio Spear 070Z. I feel like we're only found out about this like a few days ago. It's crazy, it's already in my hands. And yes, it does come with the long winder. We can also see on the back the name of the blader, who is Fushoku Dokuga. So you can see here that the gimmick called the dash change happens when it does an extreme dash. It changes the function of the blade and the shape from a round blade to a three-sided blade. I don't know whether it can go back or not, but I guess we'll find out. We've also got a brand new Ratchet with 070 and a brand new bit with Z, which is kind of like a chunky XL kind of width point that's also slightly lower, apparently. So we'll be comparing that. And yes, we've got a standard winder launcher with a long winder. Brilliant. Yeah, you'll have the code here on the side of the box, which I will have already scanned. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's take a look at the guide that comes with this one. Yep, just your basic assembly and instruction guides, which I guess you can do using the bit, and the skill up guide. So here it's telling us all about the gimmick of the dash change from the 6-sided one, doing a dash and turning to the 3-sided blade to give it a powerful attack. It gives us a recommended combination, which is Wizard Dark T660Z. So using the Zap bit with the new 660 Ratchet and our CX parts. And then level 3, get enough points and maybe you could win an Aero Pegasus. And preview of our next bay, which we already know to be Fox Brush. The text here saying Rush Impact, coming out on the 17th of May. So not long to go, only about 3 weeks this time. First, we've got our winder launcher. This is just a regular black winder launcher with yellow prongs. We've also got the second long winder in less than a month. We've got a nice yellow one as part of Scorpio Spear. Always good to have a few in reserve of these longer winders that people like to use. Next, we have a brand new bit. This is Zap. Zap being very, very similar to Point with the width of like a cell and level. So here is level for comparison. You can see from above very similar widths, but actually in the height, Zap is actually lower, very slightly, about half a millimeter, which does make a difference in Beyblade X. So really looking forward to seeing how this one performs. Next, we've got the 070 Ratchet. This is a brand new height for the 0-sided Ratchet. Before we only had 080, which had a bit of scraping issues, but looking forward to seeing how this one performs. Obviously, lower height, there's probably going to be even more scraping. I did make my own 060 Ratchet, and yeah, it wasn't great. But I don't know, maybe if people can find the right combination, 070 could be a great choice. And here is the mode-changing monster that is Scorpio Spear. Yeah, you can kind of see that at the moment. Kind of, yeah, easily kind of moves back and forth between that 3-sided version and the kind of round version too. And again, this is caused when the bit turns and does an extreme dash. So you'll notice that it turns a certain way and it stops. So it's kind of locked into that. I'm very curious to see what will happen if we use Freeball with it. Freeball has none of the gears at the bottom that other bits do, so which allows it to freely spin. So if we put Freeball in, it still affects it. Okay, that's good to know. And that makes sense because the gears are at the bottom here, so yes. See, very interesting. You can see that you can't actually launch it in the 3 mode because it has these white bits sticking out. So if I had to put this on here, yeah, it just doesn't stick. It just falls right off. So you first have to set it to the round mode, which then moves these little white bits out of the way. And then, yep, that's stuck now. And that is able to spin. Let's take these parts apart and weigh them up. First up, the zap bit. Coming in at just under 2.5 grams, 2.49. 0.70. 6.95 grams, pretty heavy for a Ratchet. And our Scorpio spear. Yeah, 39.62. It's by far my heaviest blade. Yeah, absolutely. This is a beast. Not quite at that 40 mark yet, but we're definitely getting weight creep with this. And for those curious about the total bay weight, it's 49 grams, just under 50. Super excited to see how this performs in battle. Let's give it a go. So Scorpio wants to go head to head with some of the big boys. Let's see if it can take on some meta bays in a few fun battles. First, two very similarly colored bays. We have Wizard Rod on 960 low orb. Can the Scorpio take it on? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see it do this mode change. Very interesting movement. Doesn't seem to really want to extreme dash very easily. That may have just been the first battle. And yes, Wizard Rod wins that on a spin. 3, 2, 1. Oh, some big extreme dashes. Seems like it's probably done a mode change now, going to the three-pronged attack. But gets outspun. 3, 2, 1. Oh, big extreme dashes, but Scorpio bursts itself. Wizard Rod takes that game. Next, we're going for an attack type. We've got the Phoenix Wing on 360 low rush. Can it take on Scorpio Spear? 3, 2, 1. Oh, some big extreme dashes, but it comes out of the over pocket, but it loses on the spin. Phoenix Wing. 3, 2, 1. Railroad and come back in. And it's coming down to stamina. Can Scorpio with its zap bit outlive a low rush? No, it cannot. 3, 2, 1. A lot of hits happening, but not too much impact from extreme dashes. It's coming down to another spin. Now we've got Scorpio likely in its attack mode. No, it loses. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and Phoenix Wing gets an over finish to take it. Our next battle, Scorpio Spear will be going against Cobalt Dragoon on a 160 elevate. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Both getting some big hits on. Oh! Scorpio nearly got the over, but it gets a spin at least. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Scorpio gets a burst. 3, 2, 1. Oh! And one hit. Scorpio destroys Dragoon. The final battle, our very, very heavy Scorpio Spear will be going against the also very, very heavy Impact Drake on a 080 elevate. The chunkiest combo you can possibly make. Until now, that is. Let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1. Impact Drake and Scorpio, the battle of the heavies. Who will take it? Looks like it's coming down to stamina, and wow, Scorpio just takes a spin finish. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what a burst! 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! And Scorpio Spear absolutely destroys Impact Drake to take the game. So what do you guys think of Scorpio Spear? I think it's a really cool blade with a very interesting gimmick. What is annoying is having to switch it back to the circular mode. Still not exactly sure how beneficial it's gonna be. I mean, generally, mode changing blades, they use up stamina when they turn, and it can be a little bit more unpredictable. I mean, in an already seemingly random game like Beyblade X. But I want to know, what are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to trying out the 070 Ratchet or the very cool Zap bit? I really think the bit has a lot of potential. I want to try this in some other combos, including Dragoon, so look out for a video on that later this week. But don't forget to subscribe, because very soon we'll have the Random Booster Volume 6 unboxing. I've got 6 of them. Can I get every one? Probably not, but we'll find out. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and bye!